So welcome back to our Stranded Deep Let's Play. It's day 68. Yeah, 68. We're going to get a nice early start to this. We're going to collect more water than we drink at the moment. That'll do us. There we look in there. Another little bit. I think we have only got one bit of meat left. We have got fish. We're not going to worry too much about them. They're in there. It's all good. Okie dokie, let's go. Let's just push this in general direction where we want to go. The good thing is, it seems pretty easy to manoeuvre. Only issue being we have no anchor for this ship. Ship. I'm definitely not calling this one a ship. Backzone Island. Intrigued to know where this other boss is. I would say, oh, you know, this is day 68. 2 days time we'll have just enough stuff to go out and find this boss and take him down by day 70. That isn't happening. My resources are to the point I had to destroy things to make a raft in the last episode. I saw something glitching away over there. You're in visitors. And I don't actually know what island to head towards. I've got a feeling it's going to have to be a new island because I've near on exhausted all the resources in the local ones around us. But it's quite a, as much as it's not a pretty raft, it's fairly fast. So maybe we'll go for one in the distance. As long as we can get an anchor down onto this and maybe some parts to finish off the left and right side here, which is just going to be some tyres. I would have taken the ones back at the shipwreck that we were at, but the problem being if I put one this side we're going to be way too unbalanced, and as unsightly as this is, it's not unbalanced at the moment. Just leaves me a little bit exposed at the back here, but it's not a problem. I think we are being chased by something though. I keep hearing it. The front end of our ship is heavier, so it's just bobbing further down. But eventually what I want to have is we used to have our ship which was the 3x3. I'd like to actually have this one a 4x4 if it's possible, and then have enough sails on there to be able to use them to move us around a lot easier, like you guys have suggested. Obviously anchor, rudder, motorised rudder as well I'd like to get on there. But part of me is still hopeful that as we're sailing along we're going to see our other ship. So annoyed to lose that ship. What was that? Don't know whether or not I was just seeing things there, but it seemed like a big shadow under the water. think I've been to that one because I recognise that overturned wreck there. And I must have been to that one. If I was sailing along and I saw that one there, I definitely would have gone across there. So I'm going to head a little bit further down. Well, it's a slow journey. I might actually speed this part up, guys. If anything exciting does happen, don't get me wrong, I'll speed it up to the point and then stop. But apart from the odd noise here and there, I don't think our raft can be flipped, so I'm not too worried about that. So if it does, something happens, I'll unspeed up. But until then, I'll see you in a moment. Okay, so we are approaching to an island that I want to stop at. There is a little shipwreck over that way. I almost think I recognise that. I'm almost certain I do, but I'm not 100% sure. Especially since all these islands look the same. This is where I need to be marking them as I go along. We might have even been to this one here already. But this is more of a resource mission than anything else. You know, palm bunches, sticks, rocks, all that sort of thing. So yeah, I mean, this, I was saying about how quick the raft is. It is very like quick at turning, but let me tell you, this was a long bloody journey. It seemed to take ages to get here, hence why in the end I just sped it up. Tell you what, we might be in for a bit of a treat here. Have I been to this one? Because I didn't even see that ship a second ago, and you got another little bit of it. Oh no, I do recognise this. Maybe I have been to this one. It's not an issue. I didn't pick this island out because I could see the wrecks. I picked it out because I could see the palm trees and whatnot. So the game plan is we get to this beachhead here, drag the raft onto the island, and then set up our camp. Obviously I've got to drag it onto the island because no anchor just yet. I am holding it down.
That doesn't look good.
Why? I didn't bring Pippi. I really should have bought it. That'll do. Well, we went from having no time limit on this island to having to rush around a little bit. Right, bed sorted. Let's get these down. Stacks of 4 if I can. Right, let's crack on. Let's see what we've got here. Hopefully a few stone deposits would be nice. Tell you what, this is a nice open area. It would have made a good base. Some yucca. Did I say yes? There we go. Know how many you're supposed to get at these stone deposits, but just get together what we can. Don't worry, I will be getting more sticks and trees cut down and the yucca sorted. But for now, I'm just going to go for the stone deposits and things like that. Just so I can make the anchor for the boat. And the freestanding sticks, so I don't have to chop anything down. Doesn't use anything then. Spam that square button. Thought I saw one there. Go and see that one though. What else have we got here? Ah, there's another one here. Good island for stones. And these will come in massive handy. Once we get our anchor sorted, we'll be able to use these later on to make our stone tool. And in turn, make our refined spear to take on the last boss. So this is very handy. Let's just have a little look around. See if there's any little rafts. Oh, planks, brilliant. We can find more of that. That would be amazing. Perfect. We're going to be getting foundations on our raft before we know it. Any little boxes here? Not that I've got the room for any more crates, but I'll take them over there. Go through them at least. There's one. Another rock. Gather this together. Don't want to get this crate mixed up on my one, so I'll just leave this one here for now. Egg tank, very handy though. We might be coming up to our little rock limit. Is that, yeah, pile of wood as well. This has been a very good shout island wise. Right, start getting our crates sorted. Oh, just have a moment. That's one crate already full with rocks. We haven't even got started yet. Hopefully I'm going to find every single resource on this island, take it with us, within reason obviously. I mean all the rocks on here, because then it's going to save us a hell of a lot of time later on. All the freestanding sticks, we'll get all the yucca together, all the leaves together, and at the same time be able to do a couple of bits to our boat. There's plenty here. Get palm bunches together, or check out that ship. Because if we can extend our boat out while we're here, we'll be able to take even more crates with us. That'd be the plan anyway. Tell you what, before I go too mad with this, let me find out. Oh, I didn't bring our hammer with us, is the only issue. So it's 6 rocks, 1 stick, 4 lashings. Keep that pile together there for now. So many rocks around. I wish my island had these bits on. Like I was saying that it probably did at some point, and I'm just forgetting how much I've taken resource-wise off the island. See how much a crude hammer is to make. To be fair, I only need 1 lashing for it, so I think that there was one in that little box, so I will make a crude hammer. That is a rock, why am I not able to pick it up? Maybe it's not then. So, I'm in 2 minds to make this episode a double day episode. There's a lot here that we could use. In fact, I am going to be taking this a Yuga. so we can make a water breathing potion out of it. And I know it might not be called potion. Let's make that hammer. Then at least, how many stones have I got? One more stone and I'll put the anchor on the raft. We are going to need to get some food together though, I think. Unless we can find, yeah, there's a bit of fruit here. We've got some coconuts here as well, we'll be able to do something with them. So it's back to the days of just scrimping and scraping food wise. Can't pick them up just yet, but that's fine. Right, let's get some bits put away. Where did I put those planks? It wasn't that one. Why did I bring those items with me? Beyond me. Put in this one. Put these stones away. I'm concerned about a raft though, so I am going to bring this in. A little bit more if possible. I don't think that's going to go anywhere because it's got that rock wedge in it there anyway. Let's put some more bits away. Keep that one for sticks. Send help. Keep the fruit on us. So we've got rocks. That. Ball we took. What am I doing? There we go. While it is this dark, I wouldn't mind having, pick up the coconuts. We'll have a quick look around before we call it a day. Just see if we can see any bubbles. Right, so we've clearly got a wreck over there. Anything else? I'm not seeing it. Where are these rocks all coming from? Now, if I do see potatoes or anything like that on the ground, probably not going to take them back with me. I'm probably just going to eat them because we are getting a steady supply of potatoes. Speak of the devil. Well, I wanted to do a little bit more through the night, but it is proven to be. Please tell me that didn't just glitch and throw all my crates out here, there and everywhere. Of course it did. Oh, that's frustrating. Right, where have they all gone? bloody everywhere. Honestly can't remember how many we had on there. Well, do you know what? That's enough for me for this day. Hopefully in this double day episode, day 2 of our double day, it's going to be a bit better. When I say day 2, I mean part 2. It'll be day 69. Oi oi. Right. Let's not annoy fate any more than we have. Thought for a second there I didn't bring one with water in. Alright, let's sleep through the night. Alright, I'll see you guys in the morning. So, morning people. It is 10 past 5. And do you know what? I've only just realised we are hungry. What did we end up picking up in the end? We did get a bit of fruit, didn't we? Fruit's not bad. That works, doesn't it? Right, I'm going to take some risks here. Now we're going to drink 2. And only eat 1 piece of coconut. It's just like before, but we were caught out before. Let's try not make that mistake again. Not bad. Not bad at all. I mean, you never know, we might get lucky and find some rations in the old, whatchamacallit, the old wreck over there. But so far, in this little island, it has been... I was going to say it's been really good. But now I can't find where I put anything. Oh, yes, of course, over here. Because of the raft deciding to, well, pretty much chuck everything everywhere. Such are the glitches in Stranded Deep. Yep, we still love it. I've got no doubt I've got more crates out in the water somewhere. But without the light, it's going to be very difficult to see. We need to carry on completing the ship design, really. Get rid of this compass. Don't need that. All I need to know is that our island, we came in from this way, didn't we? Just going to go straight back on ourselves, really. Or will we? Got to keep exploring anyway to try and find out where this other big bad boss is. Right, I'm going to take a little risk out. I want to try and get into that side of that part of the wreck. So I'm expecting an aggressive shark to be around here. So let's just try and do as quickly as we can. A couple of the boys there. Don't really want to use those on our raft just yet. It's weird, it's kind of half sunken. The one near our base is completely submerged in this section. What we got here? Nothing of use. So much duct tape back in our island. Tape a refined hammer, which is annoying because we just made this hammer in it. And our home base areas. I was going to say there was a crate around here. We're just going to pick this one up for now. We'll empty the rubbish out of it a bit later on. There is a kitchen area around here, which I'm hoping is going to have food in. Better than food. That's all the parts for the copter now. Is there nothing else in here? No, it doesn't look like it. I think this is more annoying having the water like this. Because I keep bobbing up and down here and there. Planks. I'm not going to bring that hammer with me. I'm only taking the other one that we found. Christ, how many hammers are in here? A lot of nothing in those. But yeah, back at our home, we've got so many hammers. It's pretty pointless taking any more. How much space have we got? Let's take these bits out. Or let's go to the next section. I know there's another room just around the corner here. Nothing, nothing, nothing. Once again, a lot of nothing. Don't see how this door can be damaged, seeing as it's not submerged at all. They did look like more planks there. Not to worry. Let's go up and have a little look at this section. And at least from up here we can actually see if there's any of the old anger management sharks. Not seeing it, and I'm not hearing it, more importantly. To be fair, I think we've got quite lucky with finding this raft here. Wreck here. I think that's just a passive one. It is. Because it's so close to the shoreline. I don't have to take too many risks here. What I do need to be careful of is the fact that we are still poisoned. And there's going to be a lot we need to get from this place, because there is a lot on here that is going to be really handy to have. So let's get this crate out straight off the bat. Should really be remembering where I'm putting things, but I'm in a rush because of that poison side of things. Now, I did hear rumours, and a lot of you guys will let me know, that you can survive a poisoning without getting yourself the cure if you just wait it out and stay fully healthy for a few days. The issue being, obviously, us not being on our home base is always going to be a bit of a struggle. I'm going to take our crew hammer home with us, because I know there's a way you can use the plank station to get yourself a refined axe back, so I want to test that theory out. Yeah, if we had food, or we were on our home island, we had a permanent supply of food, water coming in, I'd be a bit happier to try and wait it out and test that. But we haven't got that. We're here, we're just going to have to make the best of it. Let's pick these up while we're here. Is there one on the left? I know there should be one on the right. There it is. Annoyingly, you cannot get it from that side. You have to pretty much climb the stairs underwater to get it. Won't open up just yet. What we'll do is we'll keep exploring. I know I've got the air tanks back on in one of the containers. If I don't have to use it, I won't. I wouldn't mind saving it, to be honest with you. Lantern, it's been a while since we found one of them. Some food, very nice. That's going to result in there. Probably eat those beans now, to be honest with you. It's not going to do us any harm doing that. Problem is, this isn't the deep section, this bit here. Normally there's some bits here. We go. More tyres, which is good, but is there an exit out of this way? There should be. Now, if we had an anchor on our raft, maybe I should be prioritising that anchor quickly, just so I can get it over here. We can be chucking so many things onto our raft then, saving us having to drag it backwards and forwards everywhere. Plus, we can have a quick look through the containers, emptying them as we see fit. There's the last one. We'll keep them in there for now. Don't want that. Oh, got another part. Pretty sure we had all the parts now already, but you never know. Let's chuck these bits straight in there. I know I'll have to reorganise these, but for now I'm just going to crack on like this. Just because I feel like I'm against the clock. Do you know what we are going to have to do? Let's put the anchor in a bit of a weird place. Pin it for now, so what do we need? Four of them. 6 rocks, 1 stick. That's not an issue. The issue... Oh, actually, no, because there was plenty of yucca in here, wasn't there? Gives us an excuse. Farm a bit of yucca. I thought that was another yucca then. There's one lot. Didn't think so. That's one lot of lashings down anyway. Let's see if we can find another yucca. There we are. Right, so one more lot and me. So we just need to get 4 leaves now. Oh, we might as well use this yucca here. Right, so let's get a stick. I was going to go to our container for it, but doesn't seem much point when you've got this tree right here. Plus anything spare we can just store away. Excuse me. Then 6 rocks. It wasn't in these ones, it was one over here. I knew there'd be another container in the water. Where not where I dropped it, where the raft flipped it. That's really why I need to sort out that raft, because it's just going to carry on to just... Oh, look, see, it's actually trying to move backwards on its own now. Brilliant sign. Right, so let's chuck the anchor. Chuck it there. At least it's not going to go off on its own now. What I might even do... Well, I need the ties, but to do that I also need more lashing. Either way, let's get it away from here. Cool. Don't know why I dodged that weird poison starfish. It's not like I could be poisoned again. Right, I'll keep that there for now. Let's get rid of those. Right. Where were those other bits of plank? Alright, let's make a couple of platforms on there because I'm tired of having to walk over that same bit and get stuck every time. There we go. We can always take these bits back off when we're back at our island. Kind of got to keep this bit, haven't I? Annoyingly. But we can make another 2. All the weight is at the front at the moment. But if I can even it out somehow, I just need 2 lots of lashings, really, don't I? Which isn't a great deal. I'm just being lazy. Just do this. And then we'll collect the rest of the bits that we need to. Oh, I hate the fact we got poisoned. It was so stupid as well how it happened. And ironically, there isn't going to be any Pippi on this island. And if there is one lot, I'm not going to be able to see two. I've been through all of that before. The good thing is, because our harvesting is actually quite high, it's not going to take long to get a couple of these trees down. Right, that's all we need. Right, so let's put these things away for now. Take those out. Put something handy in there that we do want to keep. Put the hammer in there. Put the sticks in there. And these can stay on the floor. Even the leaves can actually stay out for now. Only got 2 servings of this water left, and that's our supply gone. Let's get the raft over there now. Now we've got the lashings, might as well. Let's just push it all the way over there. Don't know what point's going to be the best point to put it at, to be honest. Oh, actually, yes I do. Now, it wouldn't shock me if we do hear the noise for one of the aggressive sharks. God, I thought that was one of them then. Please tell me I didn't put that hammer away. I did. I'm an idiot. How the hell am I still alive this long into the game? Absolute idiot. Let's get us out of the way to save a bit of time. There we go. Need to bring the hammer, don't we? Otherwise, how are we going to actually make anything to put on our raft? I mean, not that I mind, but I cannot remember the last time there was a storm. Just thinking that. Oh. I'm not going to jinx anything anymore. It's now just about to storm. In fact, let's jinx it in the good way. I cannot remember the last time I found a whole box full of rations and potions to cure me. Wonder how annoying this storm's actually going to be for us. Turns out very. No, there we go. So let's go down there and get another one. Hopefully the storm isn't here for too long. Why did I jinx it? The storms in here are very realistic, don't get me wrong. I can imagine that's how what it is like out at sea when there's a storm. And don't get me wrong, it terrifies the crap out of me if that is the case, but I'm going to have to do this. I'm going to go around this way. Whoa. Oh, come on, just snap on. Snap. Hate being out like this. Especially when there's a storm. Why? Why won't you go there? Oh, because the anchor's there. Urgh. Let's just go free diving for a bit. Why put the anchor there? Idiot. Don't want to go too deep in here. especially with no oxygen tank. If that storm wasn't there, I would try and sort out the anchor position. It's annoying because it's going to delay us quite a lot. This storm being here. Let's just wait it out for now. Hopefully it goes. Just one tyre section. I just don't want to do it while this storm's here. The only thing I could do. I think it's a terrible idea, but we'll try it. Put it that way. Sail away from this bit for now. Why is that pulling me out that way? Probably because the raft is so uneven. No idea what I'm doing. Dragging us out to sea this storm. Wait until it passes. And hopefully we don't get eaten along the way. We're going to run out of energy to do anything. We need to get our raft back onto our island, really. Not onto our island, this island. Let's operate this. Retrieve it. See if we can sail more to the right. It does look like the storm is kind of clearing a little bit. So we can kind of U-turn our raft a little. Oh, it makes me feel sick watching this. Isn't it good to have a really badly turned raft back again? I'm hearing stuff around us as well. Why can't I drop the anchor here? What is below us? Oh, brilliant, the night. Raft, it'd be brilliant for you to turn whenever you like. I get that you're annoyed that we're missing a whole freaking section. I understand that. All the weight is on the wrong side at the moment. Oh, this is infuriating. Please just turn. I think it is doing it, just very, very slowly. The frustrating part is of how much stuff is on that island, on that raft, on that wreck, and I'm not able to do a great deal about it. At least if I can kind of crash into this island again. I'll move the anchor to the back, this area here. Wedge yourself up on that. Oh, it's my fault. I jinxed about the not having a storm for a little while, and then a storm appears, so that's on me. We're actually making progress as well. And then stupid mistake with the anchor. I think that's just a normal one, but I have been hearing things here and there. Okay. As long as I pick up the majority of it, I'll be happy. lost 2 rocks from that, so it's not the end of the world. So let's quickly get this sorted, and then we'll call it a night there. Bring that with us, and then I just need to get a couple of rocks. There we go. Where is it? There it is. It's going to make it even more uneven, so we do really need to get back our... Oh, not get back. To get that tyre. Where is it? What am I ever looking for? Anchor. That's it. So, in the morning we'll collect the tyres. And be on our merry way. I didn't actually look what was in these containers. You never know, it might be food. Or even better, rations. None. Yes! That's what I'm after. Take all the pointless stuff out. Chuck it out for now. But this isn't pointless. In fact, we'll sleep through the night there. Now, the next episode is going to be a single day episode. What I want to do is get a couple of these trees cut down. I mean, what? Yeah, it'll be a single day episode. We'll get a lot of these trees cut down. We'll get the tyres for the next part of the raft. We are going to be losing and leaving a lot of stuff on this island, but I'm going to leave a couple of crates here, and you'll see why when we get back to our island. We're going to come back to this point. So I almost want to make a H out of these crates so we can get the main gear back for now, get healed up, get the copter built and fly out to here, collect all of this stuff again, and we'll get the hell out of here. So that's the game plan. We've just got to survive the journey. So let's call it here, sleep, and I'll say goodbye to you all. Stay safe. See you in the next episode.